Brr, it's cold outside. Let's warm up with some wintry stories. Our first book is called A Perfect Day, and I thought this would be perfect for take your child to the library day or any day in winter. It's written and illustrated by Carin Berger and is published by Greenwillow Books. It snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed. The whole world was white. Emma got to make the first tracks in the snow. But then Leo whooshed by on his skis. Otto got lost in a deep drift. Sarah and Max showered Oscar with a wild flurry of snowballs, while Willa climbed to the top of a big mountain. Thea and Lila, well, they built the tallest snowman ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls high, and also the smallest. Mickey made the very best snow fort with Sarah. And Everett sped by on a sled. So did Finn, and Simone, and Sophie, and Sadie. Nick and Anya spun loop-de-loops on their skates on the frozen pond. And Charlotte opened an icicle stand. And then, all together, everyone made snow angels. Dusk came, the lights blinked on, and it was time to go home to warm hugs, dry clothes, and steaming hot chocolate. The perfect end to a perfect day. There's their snow angel. Well, let's do a finger play about something you wear in the winter. And I didn't even bring any with me today, but boy, if I go outside, I'm going to need them. Can you put your hands together, your fingers together and your hands up like this? I put my thumbs in the thumb holes and my fingers all together. This is a rhyme that I can say in mitten weather. It doesn't matter if they're made of wool or leather. You put your thumbs in the thumb holes and fingers all together. This is the rhyme that I can say in mitten weather. Well, what is all that white stuff out there? Snow. This is a book called I Am Snow by Jean Marzollo and illustrated by Judith Moffat. And this book is published by Scholastic. So we're going to learn a little bit more about snow. I am not rain. I do not drip, drip, drip. I am not hail. I do not bounce, bounce, bounce. I am not ice. I do not crack, crack, crack. I am snow. I fall gently, gently, gently. I am a million, billion, trillion snowflakes all piled up. Each snowflake is a crystal. Each crystal has 6 sides. Catch one on your mitten. Are there 6 points? I bet there are. From afar, all snowflakes look the same, but up close, you can see them better. And each snowflake is different. Some snow is wet and sticky. Wet snow makes good snow people and snowballs. Some snow is dry and fluffy, and it's easy to shovel. Who loves snow? Skiers, snowboarders, snowshoe hikers, snow sliders. Artists love snow too. This artist cuts snowflakes from tissue paper. To find out how, well, we'll just turn the page. You fold a paper and fold it and fold it and fold it. Trim off the top and then cut away pieces of it. And when you open it up, it's a snowflake. And I guarantee no two will be alike. So what happens to cold snow in warm weather? Well, you know, right? Just like the rain, it goes drip, drip, drip. All right. Well, let's have another activity kind of story. This is one that you can sing along with me. We'll do this instead of a finger play. This is called If It's Snowy and You Know It, Clap Your Paws. This is written by Kim Norman and illustrated by Liza Woodruff. And it's published by Sterling Children's Books. Are you ready? Well, if it's snowy and you know it, clap your paws. Your hands are your paws. If it's, you can tumble on the tundra just because. If it's snowy and you know it, roll a snowball up and throw it. If it's snowy and you know it, clap your paws. If your fur is full of flurries, taste a flake. Skate around or make some angels on a lake. If your fur is full of flurries, you'll forget your winter worries. If your fur is full of flurries, taste a flake. If the skies are crisp and clearing, grab your skis. Give your tiny friends a ride behind your knees. If the skies are crisp and clearing, let a walrus do the steering. If the skies are crisp and clearing, grab your skis. If it's shimmery and sunny, sculpt a friend. If he topples, it's an easy job to mend. If it's shimmery and sunny, borrow glasses from a bunny. If it's shimmery and sunny, sculpt a friend. If it's frosty and you're freezing, build a fort, leaving room for all your buddies, tall or short. If it's frosty and you're freezing, add some curtains that are pleasing. If it's frosty and you're freezing, build a fort. If it's drafty and you're drifting, give a roar. Get some help from white belugas off the shore. If it's drafty and you're drifting, hail a whale for heavy lifting. If it's drafty and you're drifting, give a roar. If at last you're finally landing, blow a kiss. Make a promise that you'll write to friends you'll miss. If at last you're finally landing, leave the float you've been commanding. If at last you're finally landing, blow a kiss. If it's starry and you're starving, share a meal. There's enough for all from caribou to seal. If it's starry and you're starving, add a sparkling iceberg carving. If it's starry and you're starving, share a meal. If it's Arctic and you're aching, soak your toes. Hold a steamy cup of cocoa to your nose. If it's Arctic and you're aching, give your paws a gentle baking. If it's Arctic and you're aching, soak your toes. If it's wintry and you're weary, go inside. Paint a picture of the icy sports you've tried. If it's winter and you're weary, read a book that's warm and cheery. If it's wintry and you're weary, go inside. If it's sleeting and you're sleepy, climb in bed. Tuck your tails and paws and fins beneath the spread. If it's sleeting and you're sleeping, snuggle up with something sheepy. If there's a world of wild adventure, well, it's in your head. That's a new one that I wanted to be sure to share. Now, we did a finger play about mittens, and one of the things that's tough with mittens is they seem to get lost. You need to have two to be a pair if you want them to match. Sometimes, though, when you can only find one of each pair, you have to wear mismatched ones. And sometimes there's a mystery about where did that other mitten go. This is called the Missing Mitten Mystery, and it's by Kellogg. And it's published by Dial Books for Children. Oscar, I lost my other mitten. That makes 5 mittens this winter. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Let's search every place we played today. We'll start at the hill where we rode on Ralph's sled. Oh, here's Ralph's boot, but no mitten. I'll look around the castles we built with Ralph and Herbie and Ruth. That was fun. Here's Ralph's other boot, and Ruth's sock, and Herbie's sweater. But no mitten. Oh, Oscar, you found it. Wow, a flying mitten? Oh, it's only a little bird. I wonder if he stole my mitten to make a snuggly nest. That would be nice. But no, he's too small to carry off that mitten. But an eagle could do it. Maybe an eagle took my mitten to keep his baby's head warm. Do you think my mitten got tired of being a mitten? Maybe it just slipped off my hand and hopped away. There's no mitten tracks, but there are some mouse tracks heading over to the wood pile. Could a mouse be using my mitten for a sleeping bag? Or maybe he'll wear it next Halloween and be a mitten mummy. Let's go see if I dropped my mitten while we were making the snowman to surprise Miss Seltzer. Oh, I haven't seen your mitten, Annie, said Miss Seltzer. But why don't you look in the garden where you were making snow angels? Can you see this? Finding missing mittens is hard work. It would be easier to grow new ones. Let's try planting the other mitten right here in the garden. And next spring, when the snow melts, a little mitten tree might sprout. And Miss Seltzer and I would take good care of it all summer long. And in the fall, we'd pick ripe mittens. And then I'd give mittens on Christmas. And mittens on birthdays. And mittens on Valentine's Day. Oscar, it's getting dark and it's starting to rain. We'll never find that mitten. Then Miss Seltzer called, "Come inside, Annie. I made some hot chocolate for us, and I've got a biscuit for Oscar." Look, the rain is melting the snowman. But what's that spot on his chest? Oh, gracious, your snowman has a heart. Oh, my mitten is the heart of the snowman. And you know what else? Her mitten isn't missing anymore. Well, I think if I was going to have some hot chocolate, I might like something hot to eat with it, like maybe a hot dog. Can you get your 5 hot dogs ready? I'm going to adjust my hat again. It keeps wanting to slip off of my head here. I've got 5 little hot dogs that are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So how many are left? Did you say none? That's right. No little hot dogs are cooking in the pan, but the grease got hot and the pan went bam. I've got one more book to share, and we have lots and lots of wintry stories here at the library. I've made special book bundles, so come and check them out. And this is a story called Crow and Snow. It's a brand new book at the library. In fact, I don't even think its cover is attached. This is written by, better turn it back over here, Broder, and illustrated by Olivier Talley. And it's published by Simon & Schuster Books for young readers. One spring, a farmer built a scarecrow. Now, Crow, which is what his name was, tried to say hello to the tractor as it passed. "Hello," said Crow. "Hello," said Crow. But the tractor never said hello back. In the middle of the summer, the sun would beat down. "Oh, perhaps it will rain today," thought Crow. And sometimes it did. Winter came. The corn was gone, and Crow didn't see much of the farmer. It was windy and gray. Crow just stood there. And then it started snowing. The farmer's children ran outside and rolled the snow into an enormous ball, and then they rolled another ball until they had built a snowman right next to Crow. Crow and the snowman stood side by side. Crow wondered if he should say something. "Hello," said Crow. "Hello," said Snow. "It's nice to have someone out in this field with me," said Crow. "It certainly is a nice field," said Snow. Crow tried to think of something else to say. "I like your scarf," said Crow. "Oh, thank you," said Snow. "I like your hat." "Will you be staying a while?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "Maybe." And Crow and Snow stood side by side. Well, the days became warmer. Are you leaving?" asked Crow. "It seems that way," said Snow. "Will you come back?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "Maybe." "Well, I certainly have enjoyed your company," said Crow. But Snow was already gone. All through the spring, Crow stood tall and alone in the field. The farmer plowed, planted, and watered. The tractor drove by without saying hello. Crow couldn't help thinking about Snow. Another harvest went by, and it started snowing. "Why, hello," said Crow. "Oh, it's nice to see you again." "Oh, yes, indeed," said Snow. "It's nice to see you again." "You look a bit different," said Crow. "You look about the same," said Snow. One bitterly cold day, a blizzard covered Crow and Snow in a blanket of white. "I like it under here," said Crow. "Me too," said Snow. It's like our own little home. Crow was happy until, whoops. Oh, the days became warmer. Snow? Said Crow. Yes, said Snow. I will miss you, said Crow. I will miss you too, said Snow. And he was gone. As the seasons passed, the tractor and the corn came and went, and the children grew older, and every winter Snow would return and stand next to Crow. Now one winter it snowed so much the children built a second snowman. Who is that? Asked Crow. I'm not sure, said Snow. It sure does feel crowded out here, said Crow. It certainly does, agreed Snow. Well, the visitor didn't stay long. And as the sun rose higher in the sky, neither did Snow. When Snow returns, thought Crow, I will tell him how I feel. But many years passed when the children didn't come out to play, so Crow never saw Snow. And then one winter, new children came and rolled the snow into an enormous ball. Welcome back, said Crow excitedly. It's good to be back, said Snow. I see you have a new hat. Yes, said Crow. The last one blew away. Well, I like it, said Snow. Crow wondered if he could say what he was feeling. Well, one night, a strong wind came bursting across the field and knocked Crow over. You caught me, said Crow. It's the least I can do, said Snow. It was quiet. Snow? Said Crow. Yes, said Snow. I love you. I love you too, said Snow. And Crow and Snow stood side by side, and they were happy. All right. Well, seems like I've lost my hat, but I think it's time for us to get our flannel board. So let me reach over and get that, and we'll finish up with a snowy story for you. Well, one snowy day, a snowflake fell down. And I said to it, Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see 3 balls of snow down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what else do you see? I see some berries, red berries, down below me. Oops, let's put them all on one. Snowflake, Snowflake, what else do you see? I see some blueberries down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see a carrot down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what else do you see? I see a purple scarf down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see some branches on the ground below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see some stones down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see some green mittens down below me. Snowflake, Snowflake, what do you see? I see a black hat down below me. Children, children, what do you see? Can you help me? I see those 3 snowballs, and the black hat, a purple scarf, an orange carrot, some blueberries, some brown sticks, some black stones, some green mittens. Those are hard to see against the green background, but children, children, what do you see? I see a snowman looking at me. So those are our wintry stories for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they warmed you up like a cup of hot cocoa. Remember, you can stop by the library and pick up a special craft kit while they last and make a snowman yourself. And stop by and see what other kinds of things we have here at Wood Library. We hope we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.